Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today I'm gonna give you like an announcement and a few sneak peeks on the status only run because it is taking so long. So yeah, why is it taking so long? Well, you see the cutscene I'm working on had a lot of drawings, and drawing takes a long time, and especially because I don't really know how to draw, that it was taking such a long time. So here we are. I'm gonna show you the time lapse of me like learning how to draw and drawing the things. Um, and I'll just be commentating on them. I was talking about the status only run and its place. So yeah, here we are. Let's begin. So yeah, that is the finished product you saw. But yeah, anyway, so that bottom rectangle, that's like an ad. So I put that thing over to like not distract you guys too much, but it's definitely getting in the way. Anyway, here I am trying to draw heads. I am not very good at it, as you can see. Um, Here I saw that the eyes need to be one eye apart each, and also like my line art is like too it's too what do you call it? It's too thick. Anyway, you can see that I'm like a total beginner right now. I have no idea how to draw the eyes. I was constantly watching YouTube tutorials. You can see my references there on the left. But yeah, anyway, look at the eyes. You know, they're like pretty good, but they're like off. You know, and I'll be thinking that for a really long while. Then I watched this tutorial on drawing lips. Most tutorials are from Draw Like a Sir. Yeah, anyway, here I am learning how to draw mouse. I got pretty good at it. Um, you can see like that down there. Um, yeah, um, yeah, I was pretty good at replicating that image up there. So yeah, I uh, I now lowered the, what do you call it? All right. So you can see that like I drew the lips there, but they just looked really off, and also along with the eyes. They are like lips that are like they're like good lips, but they just don't work with what I'm going at. And here I am trying to learn how to draw eyes from another person. Yeah, but until I discover my own like style, this would be a problem. So you can see that I periodically fill in the colors for like the eyes, so that I can see that like how they would look in like the finished product. And I mean, they do look good with it, but like they can look a lot better. So yeah, you can see that I'm experimenting with a bunch of different eyes. The head shape is still very wrong. You can start. It's too long. You know, the cranium is not like it's not perfectly round, but at the same time it's not that long. But yeah, anyway, cause that like I'm really struggling with the eyes. I'm trying to imitate the style over there, but here I am. I bring in Tanjiro, my boy, and I finally like study it and actually decide what I want to do. So right now you can see that I put those eyes aside, and here I am making new eyes and new eyebrows. I am copying. I'm not tracing, but I like. I'm not copying the reference exactly, except for the eyes. I learned that like I want to make like the top part of the eye like really bold with like the eyebrow, not the eyebrow, but like the eyelash, and then the bottom one I just want to like have a slight, a slight red, a slight, yeah, a slight outline there. Anyway, here I am. I was tracing Tanjiro's mouth, and now I'm trying to learn it right now. So you can see I'm like constantly sketching it over and over again to like get the basics down, and yeah, I was able to do it very easily. Anyway, yeah, it's finally starting to look like something, but the nose is still a bit off. Yeah, I'll correct it a bit later. Anyway, I'm coloring in the mouth because yeah, I'm coloring in the skin now. I'm trying to like adjust things a bit. Now I'm drawing ear. I'm taking direct inspiration from Tanjiro's ear. Um, you can see that the shape is very similar and also like the size. So yeah, and I also also it's pretty easy to draw an ear if I have like a reference right beside it. So yeah, I'm now adjusting the size of the head, and I'm finally going on the hair. He will no longer be bald. I saw a few tutorials on hair, but they all had like very different hairstyles to what I like imagined this hair being. Like if you look on the left at all my references, most like anime hairs or like not anime hairs, but like most tutorials have like girl hairs or stuff that like just generally is very like droopy and free flowing and long. But mine was like that. So right now I'm taking inspiration from this guy. He's like a mangaka, but like also made this tutorial on drawing hair. So what I'm doing is I'm tracing over Deku's hair, and then like to like understand the shapes better. So here I am. Here is my like that's Goenji Shoya. I'm pretty sure what's his name from Inazuma 11. He was like the main inspiration for my hair, so I thought I wanted to get a good pic of him and like maybe use him as a reference, but yeah, his hair doesn't exactly work. He's got like the too few spikes in my opinion, like for what I want to achieve at least. So here I am. I finally got things down. I stopped thinking in 2D, and I basically just made my own hair instead of like trying to copy like the 2D one from before. Now I'm trying to like learn how to shade stuff. I'm looking at him and I see that like he has a bunch of like the sides only only one side is like shaded and stuff. There's also like a bunch of loose hairs. I don't know when I add them, but yeah, here you're gonna see I'm like making a new outline because the old one was just way too thick. Yeah, and it's finally starting to come together. I'm really happy about that. I also added like a little thing under his mouth. Um, to like make it look more believable. Anyway, I'm just fixing up some things, making some more hair behind his ear. Um, yeah, you can see. Yeah, right now for the next while, I'll just be like, um, touching up some things. Yeah, like I'm touching up his hairline because it like looked bad. This one is pretty good now. Um, yeah. Just a bunch of small stuff that like I can't see individually, but yeah, I know I'm doing a bunch of stuff right now. And that's my this was recorded. It's not actual like footage that you can like download from the thingy. Okay, uh, the who gave pro the I'm not allowed to say that. But I'm drawing in the shadows right now, and I will be lowering the capacity, like the opacity later, so I made it 100% right now so that I can see things better, like what I've faded and what I've not. Right now I'm trying to like understand what places need a shadow and what places don't. The light is coming in from like it's like hitting his left cheek directly. You can also see that like I put in that hair thingy. I learned that from like a guy who learned from some Chinese art tutorials. Anyway, no, I thought like his face isn't like he doesn't look scared enough. He doesn't look like distraught enough. He just looks like a bit but like as you can see like on the left, like Tanjiro after he saw his like family get murdered. um, he has a much more convincing expression that shows all the pain he's feeling right now. So I saw that like I need a bunch of lines. I also added in a bunch of switch drops, and right now I'm trying to like draw his what do you call it, um, like his neck and also like the outfit. So yeah, I'm trying to take inspiration from this, but once again, I need the deco hair, which I traced, so like I can understand things better. Um, yeah. Anyway, I made the general shape with uh with like with like that line. Then I added in a bunch of spikes because it's like supposed to be like fluffy glamorous fur. Yeah, so I just kept doing that. I'm adjusting the background color a bit now because yeah, I realized I could. Anyway, it's gonna get really messy with the outline soon because I'm like using the bucket tool to fill things in. But yeah, anyway, I added in the color, I added in some extra fluff there because yeah, why not? And yeah, right now I'm really trying to like choose the right colors to make for like you know, I really like the color of like his scarf there, but I had no idea what color to use for the other part of the costume because I don't want to 100% replicate the Glamoth guy, or at least not anymore. I don't really like it anymore as much as I could because like I like capes and the Glamoth wings are a cape, but they're not exactly what I want. So yeah, I'm just adding in more shadows, lowering the capacity, blending them, whatever. Yeah. And now suddenly he looks really good. What am I doing right now? Yeah, right. I'm working on more shadows. I'm adding more color to the hair because it just looks too bland. So yeah, I'm doing that. And what else am I doing? I can't really tell. Um, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, now it's time to draw the background, but this won't last long. You'll see why in a second. Um, yeah. So anyway, I finished like doing things. I look for some filters right now to see if like I can make my guy any better. I try to like what do you call it? Yeah, I'm just fixing a bunch of small stuff that like I can't talk about individually. I'm adding in some more like hard shadows. You can see that like underneath the chin and stuff, around the ear, stuff that like completely blacked out sunlight. I think I should have also put some like right behind his nose, and I switched the background color to red right now so that I could like see so that I could see what do you call it? So that I can see like any holes like that I didn't properly color in. So here we are on the background. It's imitating the Donar Island dock right there. I'm drawing the containers right now, and I've got a vanishing point right there. This is a 1.1 vanishing point drawing. Or like one, I don't know what it's called exactly, but there's one vanishing point that all things point towards. You can see that like I made the first container, then the second one. Um, yeah, okay. No, I'm drawing in the just like the general structure of things. You can see that like I'm putting in the outlines for the rocks. You can see the like mountain and things, the dock itself. Um, yeah, you can see I'm making. I'll clean this up a bit later, but you guys can't really see it right now. Anyway, yeah. But what am I doing right now? You can see like just above the ad, or just above where the ad would have been. You can see I've added in the like what do you call it, the dock. Now what do you call it? Now this is another layer. I'm removing anything I can see so that I can like have a cleaner overview of what's happening, but I still have the old thing because I will need that too. But yeah, so I'm just messing around a bit more. I'm trying to draw the like dock thingy first, but we'll get interrupted very soon because you know why? Around halfway through, my thing just crashes. All right, so here we are in IP Studio. What did you call it again? IP's Paintex. All right, so here we are in IP's Paintex. This is what I used for like the drawing and stuff. So here we are in like the drawing. I'm gonna get you guys through the background things because yeah, things just crash after like I reach that point. So I can't really record them. Anyway, so here we've got the ocean. You see that like the Coromon ocean has like this it's got this like base color, like greener color, and then like some lighter highlights around it. So I try to replicate it, no matter how bad I did. I think I still did something okay. All right. Next up, we've got like the dock here. We've got the bricks. We've got the shadow here. Then we've got like this under part. I don't really know what it is, but yeah, you can see it there. We've got these little like. Uh, I'm pretty sure these are for tying like ships around so they don't leave the dock. But yeah, no, I don't really know what this is. I don't think Donar Island docks have cannons. Um, yeah. Then this is like the the post. Right now it looks bad, but trust me, after the shading, it look good. And also like the bricks, they took a really long while, but they look pretty good. Next up, we bring in the containers. The containers are pretty standard. I have one. I've got one medium line, one small line, and one big line. And this is like meant to symbolize like a gap, you know. This is like meant to be a gap, gap full, because like that's how containers are in real life. So like I don't know, for like better grip or something. Then we've got like this emblem and the Luxoris logo that like is shouting out here. There's also some text, but like I can't really include it because it's like so small. Yeah, anyway, I also did this here, and I also can't include the text from here. So yeah, I took these three columns and then I just copy and pasted them all over on this, on this, on this, and on this. Even though this has like more ridges because it's like smaller, but yeah, it's fine. And also like this is a bit bigger than this. I just noticed that. Anyway, here we've got the cliffs. There's this one big cliff, and then there's like something here. You can see there's a big cliff here, and then there's like this part over here, which is yeah. Um, so yeah, what I had to do was make a texture that I can like repeat infinitely. So and also like the almost one that like fits in. So yeah, I did that. There's space color, there's a highlight, there's like a green shadow underneath. Then there's like the space in between the rocks, which is like that's some variation, you know. Sometimes it has a bit of like this color and then this color. So yeah, I had to like take that and then like copy and paste it until I made like a big wall. And then using that big wall, like I copy and pasted it some more here, here. But it was kind of annoying because like there's this vanishing point right here where the horizon is, and I had to like make sure to like tailor things as I'm going, which was pretty annoying for the rocks here. But and also why like this one ended up all blurry, but we can ignore that, right? Alright, so now we've got these little rocks here. I forgot to like give them. If you like look at the rocks clearly, you can see that there's this algae on the like base of the rocks here. I forgot to add them, but yeah, we've got rock 1 and rock 2. Yeah, here they are. I think they look pretty good. Then we've got like the sky, which looks pretty good for like my experience. And I was like only taking 20 minutes. So yeah, I just plopped on a bunch of layers. You know, I I, I have no idea how I did it. I have no idea what this does or this does or this does. I kind of just plopped them all on top of it until it like looked right. Um, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good, all things considered. But that should have gone a bit like higher, I guess. Yeah. So next up, you can see. Let me just turn this off. We've got my boy here. Turn off the reference. Yeah, he's as scared as ever. And then we've got the finish, the shadows. Whoa, woo, hoo, 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 ah, way, yeah. You can see that like this like really impacts how the things look. It gives it a whole different vibe. It's like the dark purple shadows and like the highlights, and also like the bounce shadows, because like the light hits this and like bounces off here and like makes it a bit bluer, and here too. And then you have this here, and then the highlights and the transparency of the rocks a bit. and the eclipse shadow, and like the base shadow, the bounce light, the regular highlight, the blah 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 blah. I think I have the name for everything. I've got the base shadow, which is like this big purple thingy, the big like base shadow. We've got the occluse shadow, which is like the darkest part of the shadow. We've got the terminator, which is like an in-between line. It's that like it does like go immediately from like no shadow to shadow. There's like a little like blurry line in between. Then we've got like the indirect shadow, which is like, I don't know, I just made things darker here because they aren't specifically targeted by the sun, like the light from the lightning bolts, but they aren't also exactly not included. So then we've got like the cliff like shadows and like colors. This was a really big pain to find like an okay color, but yeah, sure. But water shadow, I've got this here, this line. Oh, sorry. All right. So yeah, then we've got like the bounce shadows, the purple highlights and the highlights. Yeah, I just did that, but it's a shame that like my character covers like everything that's important. You can see that like he covers this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, the lightning bolt, basically everything that's like important I spent my work on. Everything is like covered up. And wow. So yeah, anyway, we've got to finish on this guy here. I just added some, like I just like made him completely purple, turned him down, like you can see here. I made this like completely purple, but then like I like erase some bits of it. So yeah, then they also made it on a multiply layer because the multiply layer is like the only thing I didn't know how to use. So yeah, I did this, and now here we are. If you look at the time, this one took just a few minutes maybe. Yeah, a quick afternoon sketch, 51 minutes, right? Nah. Oh, that was a huge emotional roller coaster trying to draw this from someone who has like basically zero drawing experience. Sorry, but I mean, at least it looks good, but this isn't even the main focal point because it's the animation that like is important, and I'm gonna like show you like that right now on like the power director. All right, now this this is also slightly glitched, so the replay is max like 2.5. So this thing is also bugged, and the replay is also only like half of it. So yeah, here we are. I'm starting with the tears first. I'm supposed to start crying, and then my eyes will start glowing, and then my hair will like power up, and then like my mouth will start spitting flames. So that's like the plan. First of all, the tears are all starting with the color black, because the tutorial said that I should use a color that I can like see very easily, and then after that I can like alpha lock it and like change the color. So this is what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm making a few tears and like letting them fall down, but as you'll see a bit later, they're just like what do you call it? They're just kind of bad. They like start too quickly and like also end too quickly, and it just feels kind of weird. All right, so yeah, you can see that like the tears are flowing. I'm constantly testing out to see like how things look. And now I'm slowly like using the alpha lock to like change the colors and stuff. And so I thought I did well, but yeah, I didn't. So I just start working on the eyes. first of all, I added another layer with like my eye color before like I added the shadow, like the purple shadow from like the lightning. Um, yeah, but then I realized that like my tears are all messed up, so I like had to go and correct them. For some reason, some of the tears like they didn't change color, and also a lot of them like just stayed put. Like and I don't know, they like duplicated at some point. But now you can see that like I'm adding like in the uh, I'm adding like the highlights on the tears to make like look a bit more realistic. And yeah, I'm touching up a few more things, and I'll be working on these eyes for quite and on these tears for quite a while though. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but this was just quite a bit of a mess. So yeah, you can see that like just more tier stuff, fixing things, and the tiers do look pretty realistic. But I think I just like the planning was just kind of bad. Anyway, so yeah, I made the eyes normal. Then I had them like get taken over by like this avatar state color. But yeah, I tried to add some glow to them. Like slowly get stronger and stronger. But I added it like too late. So it just feels kinda unnatural to add it now, because like things. Anyway, now I'm adding the hair. I draw the whole thing first, and then like I draw an animation that like removes it and just like play that backwards. So yeah, he has like what I found out is that like, if I want to like make it look like believable that it's like going in between like hair strands and stuff, I have to like make some really sharp edges and like really quickly stop them um, when they like get over like a hair strand or something. So yeah, or like they have to appear in like another place. So like I can't really give you like any specific examples which is like just a voiceover because it's a recording separate. But yeah, I added in some glows and now I'm starting work on the mouth. First of all, I'm like putting like one of the end pieces to like try and like figure out how I want like the fire to look. Um, yeah, so I do that. I just like constantly like take little cuts of it out and like was like in the middle of it because like hair fire is not like completely uniform and full. So yeah, I then use like the transform tool to like stretch and bend it a bit, remove some part of it, and then like continue it. Here I'm taking some inspiration, not that inspiration, but I'm trying to set it up in a way that will like so that I can make an actual loop, you know. So I'm trying to like make it um, in a way that the what do you call it the man, my words are just not coming out of my mouth right now. But I'm trying to make it so that it can be a proper loop, so that the end and beginning both end like in a similar place. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Now I'm like making the animation for it like appearing. The like mouth glow is like slowly getting weaker and weaker, and then like the flames are also like retracting inside. So yeah, now I'm like I'm adding like a blur to like everything, like a blur and like a slight tint to change things and like make them better. And this is what a finished product looks like. The tears start flowing, but the like ends too abruptly, and like my eyes start glowing, which is also like kind of slow and stuff. And like the hair looks good, but like I don't know, the flames also kind of just look weird. Um, so much work for so little results that this 16-second cutscene is just 60 hours of work. Not including all of the what you call it, all of the art tutorials I watched on YouTube, and all of the help on like brainstorming outside of like the drawing I did. Uh, wow. But we've got a bit more that I haven't shown yet. So yeah, I've got a bit more here. I've got this like also small part of the cutscene. So for this one, I'm supposed to like be sitting on a dock and just like look into the water ahead. So I had like I found this stock image and then I just like traced it. You know, tracing is a lot easier when I was a different person back then. This was before the cutscene I just showed you. This was like one of the first things I made for the big cutscene. So yeah, I kind of just traced things, drew the Glamoth outfit, drew my character on there, and drew the like the Donar Island clouds and stuff. And also like around here, 'cause I'm adding in the bricks and stuff, and they look pretty good. Then I had like the dog poles and stuff, but there's just like a small problem. This thing is like too small. It's like 1 by 1, but it needs to be like 16 by 9. So here I am, increasing the size. Um, yeah, I increased the size, but then I went into flip a clip and added like this rain and also like those wave thingies. And unironically, this like 2 3 hours of work kinda works better than those 60 hours or 70 or 80. I don't even know anymore how much that I needed for like the. Oh man, wow. The things I do for this channel. But anyway, I think this actually like looks good, even though like the wave animation is like pretty bad. Um, I think it's good. Um, you know, I think that if I could make the whole cutscene of this quality right here, I would be happy, and it would take around, maybe around the same amount of time it took for me to draw that other clip that's like 16 seconds. Okay, yeah. The actual cutscene though, the non-drawn parts, the ones that I like edited and from the game, I'd say they're like pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy with how it came out and how creative I got with like um, the scenes there. But anyway, we've got another thing to review before we leave, and it's this. All right, let's begin. So, even though I was able to draw that thing before, I'm still a total art amateur, and I still get anxiety just trying to draw the head. Um, it's really easy to like shade stuff and like texture it after like you've already done like the sketch for like the basic shapes and stuff. But like trying to like draw the basic shape and stuff, it, it just doesn't make me feel well, especially since I can't draw straight lines at all, or like ones that like match. Even with rulers and like symmetry rulers, I still feel like my my lines are terrible. So yeah, I'm trying to draw the head using the Loomis method, because I saw that a tutorial said that I should. So I'm trying, but yeah, I decided I want the only eyes, only the eyes themselves. So here I am. Just made the eyes. I resized them. Using that blue line, I like made sure that they're like what do you call it, exactly centered for like the symmetry ruler. Anyway, um, I don't know exactly what I'm doing right now, but I like sized them up and then like um drew a proper sketch of them, because like if you just size something up, the outlines will also get much bigger, and that's just bad. You don't really want that. So yeah, now I'm using a perfect circle ruler, and I'm drawing like an actual good pupil that's like perfectly round. But yeah, so here I am. I'm drawing a bunch of little details on the eyes, bunch of little lines, because why not? And then I had over to flip a clip and animate some blood. Ooh. And then the eyes get closed, and then normally the scene fades to black. So yeah, I took a bunch of inspiration from Tanjiro's bleeding eyes here. I just really like how they look, and I also think that it it just made sense. So yeah, now you know the reason why the video is delayed so much. I'm not lazy, I'm actually just working extra hard on a few things. So yeah, anyway, right now I'm like done up to Hosei, so I should be done in like a week or two maybe. I don't know, but yeah, I'll be doing some more battles with Shotan in the meantime, and I hope you guys have enough patience to wait for me. And yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Like again because you just canceled the like. And I'll see you next time. Bye!